People power. Our power. NUP. And everywhere. Before you sit down, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was the birthday of our brother Edimotwe. And I thought it's important to salute him together with other political prisoners. So Edimotwe, we know that you're following. Happy belated birthday and salutations to all the comrades there. People power! Our power! NUP! And everywhere! Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Comrade Deputy President, for fixing that Jesus thing. I was watching Pastor Joel Senyonyi and Pastor Rubongo are changing in color, becoming red, and Jaja Anna, and myself. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see you on this sunny day. I wonder how the sun was feeling on the head of robbing, is lying, and is killing. It has not just started now. It started since the days of Luwero. You all remember that on the burial of Adonia Timirondwa, one of the senior leaders, Kaindo Tafiri, came out and said that they always put on the UPC uniform, went around villages of Uganda killing people as false flags to implicate the government and military of Milton Obote. It has not stopped, ladies and gentlemen. These people have no respect for human life whatsoever. They have no truth in them whatsoever. Now, you have seen reports awash media about the fake bombs, and these reports are coming from the UPDF itself. Well, they are admitting it now, but we've been seeing it and we've been questioning. You all remember the bombs that went off along Parliamentary Avenue. And these were the justification for them to go to Congo even before Parliament passed it. Now, just recently, on Martyrs' Day, you saw bombs going off on camera as if it was a movie, as if it was scripted. But unfortunately, there's human life involved here. People died, and then the UPDF, this spokesperson of Mohozi, came out and said they also shot a woman who was suspected to be a terrorist. Now, a few days ago, just recently, you saw in Kalerwe, where another Ugandan was shot and killed. All these were lies. Eventually, they are admitting it themselves that they were lies. But I must say that there's human life and human freedom involved here. Because it is these bombs that were paraded to arrest our brothers Umaru Magara, Moyodi, Machete, and many of our comrades are in prison, being charged with terrorism, being charged with these bombs, which are fake. These are excuses to take away money from the old and thoughtless Museveni. You all remember when we had our massive rally in Luwero, because the regime had no justification to stop us. They said they had intelligence that ADF was intending to use bombs on us. This has been an excuse always to stop us from moving, but also an excuse for them to siphon taxpayers' money, the money that is always hidden under the classified budget. Now here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our comrades are in prison, our people are being killed. Nobody has been held accountable. But because they are fighting amongst each other, the truth is coming out. This should show you the nature of the regime that is presiding over our country, a typically criminal regime. Now, as if that is not enough, the regime continued to rule us with terror, with fear, trying to turn Ugandans against each other, of course using violence. It has not just started now. Some of you see goons being used by the regime, but it has not started now. You saw what happened recently on the streets of Kampala. It has not just started now. I'll take you back a little. In 2001, they used what they called Kalangala Action Plan, led by Kakoza Mutale, picking poor ghetto people and turning them against the population, beating, killing, and terrorizing the people. Every electoral cycle that comes, they always bring up a new group. Like I said, 2001, it was Kalangala Action Plan, led by Kakoza Mutale. In 2006, they brought what they called Chiboko Squad. In 2011, they brought Boda Boda 2010, led by Chitata, using common poor Ugandans against each other. Now, in 2016, you all remember, they went in ghettos picking young people, and they put up what they called crime preventers, led by Kaihura. They terrorized people, they killed people, and their leader came out proudly with impunity and said, we can kill for the president. And indeed, they killed. No accountability, nobody has been held accountable. But remember, all these people that they use, they don't end well. They either eliminate them or they throw them back to the dungeons of poverty. Now, in 2021, because it was unusual, it was not politics as usual, they combined them. They brought CMI, they brought military police, they brought crime intelligence, they brought SFC. And of course, they used a few other poor people, including our former friends, because that was the only way to counter us. It did not work because it was exposed. Now what are they doing? Because they know I come from the ghetto. Museveni tasked one of his lieutenants called Damolira Christopher, and they started going from ghetto to ghetto, recruiting common ghetto youths, and they started what they call ghetto structure. What was their duty? To terrorize people, to cause mayhem, to kill if necessary, in order to keep the people's hopes and aspirations down. Just recently, as you also all of you saw it. And as we've been saying, that in a terrible regime, nobody is safe. Among the victims was former CID chief Grace Akulu. They went as far as killing people. There's a lady called Nachiwala Sophie. She was killed. And the police was very quick to come out and defend the criminals. But because we are living in a digital era, where everything is seen in real time, they were so ashamed, and this is what they did. They went and started picking some vulnerable ghetto youth in order to clean their image. And that's why we always tell you that these people don't care about you. They will use you, they will dump you, and they will not only dump, but they follow you and destroy you so that you don't implicate them. That's exactly what they did. You saw them pay 10,000, rob them of their future. So, once again, I want to speak to you, my fellow ghetto people. The people that are using, they are using view of your future. The family of Natural is thinking, one day the people might rise in mob justice. And they will not only come for your children, but they will come for you too. So do what you can as parents. Talk to your children. Otherwise, they are in danger. People don't forget. I come from the ghetto. I had so many friends. Sobi was my friend. Zebra was my friend. Where I come from, Kamocha, Penjari is dead. Rastoni is dead. Mad Beast has only one eye. And that's the only survivor. Crime does not pay, especially when you're implicating it on your people. You saw that even regime people were arguing on TV. Namiaro came out and said billions were invested in that project. They use you to steal taxpayers' money, and they're going to destroy you after destroying your future and the future of your children. These same people don't like you. Damulira himself commanded an operation that killed 4 youth, shooting them point blank at Acacia Mall. You all saw that. No accountability was given. Eventually, you regret, but it will be too late. On Saturday, we go to learn that 6 ghetto youth were picked from Kulekana. There's a ghetto called Kasoko. Wake up, my ghetto people. These people don't love you. They're using you, and they're using you against yourselves. That's all I can say to you. There's also a matter that I want to address. It was talked about by the chairperson of our election management committee, and I want to add my voice on it. Yes, I also watch what goes on social media, and I be seeing everything that happens. I've seen the concerning claims from many of our members, unfortunately, including senior leaders. We don't take such claims lightly. And Madam Chair and comrades, I want to announce now that I've instituted a special committee to investigate these claims. We serve the people. We are people power. And everybody that has a claim has to be listened to. To those that are claiming that having their complaints, we hear you. But again, I say to you that we don't take our claims and our complaints to social media because we are an institution. Therefore, I hereby constitute a committee to investigate this. This committee is going to be led by our Deputy President from Western Uganda, Mama Jolie Jacqueline Kamshaba. She's a Muchiga, she doesn't play. On that committee, we shall also have the Deputy Secretary General, Honorable Aisha Kabanda. We shall have the Organizing Secretary, Dr. Kanabi Moses, and we shall also have our Legal Secretary, Comrade Erotu. Please, whoever has a complaint, I hereby call upon you, bring that complaint officially. Come and complain, you will be listened to. No voice will be silenced. But again, no propaganda will be tolerated at the same time. Please bring that complaint to the Deputy President or one of those leaders. We're going to give it a whole week. Bring those complaints and please bring some evidence with it. I was listening to the Secretary General sometime and I agree with him. Find any smart or creative way to get evidence. If somebody is trying to pick money from you or to demand for sex from you, especially the ladies, or any other favor, please record it. Find the evidence. I know we live in an era of AI. We can tell through lies. But we want evidence so that we deal with that once and for all. Please raise those complaints institutionally, not on social media. I must also mention that after the findings, there will be sanctions, and those sanctions will go up to disqualification of anybody that is found culpable. Those that are trying to cajole you, take money from you, if it's found true, those that are trying to arm twist you, there will be sanctions. So those that are doing that will be punished. But even you, if you're found lying, you will also be punished, because we must be transparent. The truth must prevail. We know that those that are in positions might use their positions against those that are smaller. But also, some leaders might also be targeted. So we must follow the matter to a logical conclusion. And finally, our Secretary General has talked about that, and I will assert it. Yes, the NUP is the only party that does not charge people for party tickets. That doesn't mean we have money. We don't have money. Tetuina sente. And we need money. You've heard that Museveni has put aside 30 billion shillings, not only to divide the opposition, but to fund those that are fighting the National Unity Platform, because the NUP refused to compromise with Museveni. We need money for posters, we need money for transport, we need money for the campaign. So next Monday, we are going to launch our fundraising drive. All of you here and those watching us, we need your assistance. I will also contribute, but next Monday, whoever wishes the NUP well, please come with the little that you can come with. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Katukambize mu Luganda. Bannange, eggwanga ddooza mukirabye nti ligenda maaso okumanya enkula entuufu ya NRM n'ekigulupu kya Museveni ekyo ekyabayeekera. Museveni bulijjo yeeyita Ssaabayeekera, naye njagala obbannyonnyola nti abayeekera abo ekintu ekibadifininga okimenya mirundi 3 oba 4: kubba, kutta na kulimba. Kubba, kutta na kulimba. Tebatandise kati. Ebushenyi ye kenyini mukamwa ke ngagamba yes, bagendanga ne bambala uniform z'amagye g'obote oba t-shirt za UPC ne bagenda ne batta abantu mu byalo bya Buganda kubanga baali baagala okukyayisa gavumenti y'obote, era ne kituukirira ne bagikyayisa. Tekyakoma mu biseera ebyo, ne kaakati bakyagenda maaso okikola. Gye buvuddeko mulabye mu mawulire zibomu ezibadde zitulikanga, amagye ne gajja ne gasalako, naye zonna kati kyazuuliddwa nti zibadde fake, zabadde za bulimba. Kuba amagye gennyini gaavuddeyo, oba oli awo baakyankalanye mu ngabana ne bavayo ne boogera amazima nti zabadde fake, oba mukama waabwe yabadde alina kyanyweddemu, emmando ya bwanika n'emulinnya n'avaayo n'abyogera nti zabadde za bulimba. Ekyo ne kikutwala ne ku bbomu ezaali ku Parliamentary Avenue nga baagala okugenda e Congo okozesa biliyoni z'omusolo nga ne Parliament ekkiriza. Naye ku mulundi guno baavuddeyo bo kennyini ne bakakasa nti ezo bbomu zabadde fake, zabadde za bulimba. Naye tekikoma ku bbomu zokka nti za bulimba ne kiggweerawo. Muno mugendeddemu obulamu bw'abantu. Mujjukira nti ku lunaku lw'abajulizi e Munyonyo bajja nga balinga abazannya firimu nga kamera mutambulirako bulungi katatuza okutulika, abantu ne bafa, obulamu bw'abantu ne bugendera awo. Mwogezi w'amagye n'avaayo ne yeewaana, ye waliwo kubanga abadde azze n'ebbomu. Kakati bo kennyini baavuddeyo ne bagamba bbomu zabadde fake. Kati obulamu bw'abantu abo ani aganyizibwa? Mujjukira ennaku eziyisawo kaleero nti bajja ne basalako ekitundu kyonna kyonna kibajja ne basalako ekitundu kyonna n'omuntu asi ne bamutta nti abadde aleese ebbomu. Kati olw'okuzuula byabadde bijingirire, ani avunaanyizibwa ku bulamu bw'abantu abo? Baganda baffe Bamachete, Bamuyodi, Bakalanzi bali mu makomera ekitalya ne Ruzira nti baali batega bbomu, ne mu Kizudde nti bano be baali babitega. Tuli balina covid nga gwe bakozesa, kakati baagala kukozesa bbomu. Nekisa kya Katonda era bibasumadduka. Ekyo nno tekikoma ku ekyo, naye buli we babadde bagezaako okwagala otulemesa era babadde bakozesa ebyo. Mujjukira we twali Luweero ne tuvaayo nga tumaze okukikuba nga batidde, ne bafulumya ekiwandiiko amagye titwafunye information nti aba ADF baagala bakuba bbomu. Ndowooza kati mutegedde bakuba bbomu, ndowooza kati mutegedde bannannyini ku bbomu era bayina kisasulira bannannyini ku bbomu era bayina kisasulira bannannyini ku bbomu era bayina kisasulira. Naye nyabajjukiza nti mu 2021 bayina gye bayitanga Kalangala action plan yakulirwanga Kakoza Mutale, abamu mwali bato, abamu nga temunazaalibwa. Naye Kakoza Mutale ne banne bacyankalanya ebitundu naddala ebya Buganda muno. Naye oluvannyuma lw'obakozesa nabo baasuula eri, ne Kakoza Mutale baasuula eri kinene kya Wanga. Bwe batyo babadde nga bakola abantu abaali mu Kalangala action plan, abaana mbasisinkana bakuza, abamu tebalina mirimu, abalala balinze kufa bubi, naye tebayiga. Buli kulonda, buli time y'okulonda etuuka nga bajja mummwe, nga balonda mummwe kubanga babaavuwaza. Kati musobola n'okukkiriza omutwalo ogumu n'ogenda n'otemula munno. Tekyakoma mu 21, mu 26 ne bagenda era mu ghetto ne bakuŋŋaanya abayaaye. Ne babakwa abayaaye, ne babakwa abayaaye, ne babakwa abayaaye, ne babakwasa mu 2000 mu 2000 mu 11 ne bayita boda 2010 abaali bakulembera tatta. Aba boda 2010 ne bakola olobero, ne batta abantu, ne batulugunya abantu, neera mulaba bwe biggwa ti ne yali abakulembera yennyini kitatta ne basuula, naye tebayiga. Tekyakomaawo 2016 mujjukira era bagenda mu bantu aba bulijjo nga babarekrutinga babagamba mwe mugenda kubeera baani ba crime preventers. Ba crime preventers mubajjukira nga bakulembera Kayiwa, era nakyo it ended in tears nga ne Kayirihura yennyini bamukubye ejjeeke. Ba crime preventers muze mubalaba, tubeera nabo era nabo bejjusa naye tebayiga. Kati bwe twatuuka mu 2021 ng'ate biralamu kuba ne candidate mulalamu ate nga n'abantu babuuse, kati ne babagatta bonna bonna, ne baleeta CMI, ne baleeta military, ne baleeta counter intelligence, ne baleeta ne SFC, ne bafunayo ne bannaffe abamu betwali tubeera nabo, naddala abo abaali beesiga akamwa kaabwe okuwemula. Ekitamala kati olunaku lwaleero batandikidde mu 2025 ne bagenda mu ghetto, buli ghetto kubanga bamanyi Bobi Wine yava mu ghetto, ate mu ghetto ewasinga abaana abayinza okwepasula, ne bagenda mu ghetto nga baba bagenda mu ghetto nga baba recruitinga nga Museveni akozesa omutemo we gwe bayita Kristo damulira ne bakola ki group kye bayita ghetto structure muze mulaba kikola bajja ne babalimbalimba tugenda bawa sente kubanga era nabadde mbiraba omu ku bannaabwe namyalo yabadde ku TV nakyogera nti Museveni nga basinzira ku myaka gye egimuwubidde akawero bagenda ne bamujjako sente biliyoni za sente bagamba muzeeyi ife tugenda kuyamba okulwanyisa Kyagulanyi gy'amaanyi bagenda mu ghetto ne batandika okurekrutinga abaana ba ghetto obakozesa ebikolobero ebi mwabalabye ennaku ezayise nga babanlishinze ne babambaza t-shirt za Museveni eza yero simanyi na bwe bategeera ne balowooza nti bagenda kitusaako ne babambaza ne t-shirt emyufu ekigenyi ne babba buli kimu ne balwa obusimu ne bakuba abantu ne batta n'omuwala we bayita Nakiwala Sofi Nakiwolo mwalabye poliisi ng'evaayo okunnyonnyola poliisi yennyini ng'egezaako okuwolereza abatemu abatemu abaffe si be basse ate babadde batemu balala nga bwe tuzze tubagamba nti mu nsi ekulemberwa obubi tewaba ali bulungi mwalabye nti n'akulira CID eyali akulira CID mukyala Grace Akulu naye yaziguddemu ezaabwe tiyasigaza akasimu tiyasigaza nsawo n'ebirala ebifaanana bwe bityo ne mutabani we naye bamukubye ekaafu mukiraba ndowooza so saagala mubuuze afande Grace Akulu nti kasukali keeko oba bongeremu naye so bwe batyo bwe bakozesa abaana ba ghetto ekyennaku tebayiga tuze tubagamba era nziramu ne mbagamba abaana ba ghetto ti abantu abo ababakozesa tebabaagala temuli babbi embeera ya Museveni ye batadde mu kiseera ekyo era ekyo kye tugezaako okubajjamu embeera gye tugezaako okukyusa nze eyo naliyo mbimanyi mwe mukyali baana bato naye tukuze nabo bonna babakozesa ne baba bonna bakato Musege basky basta bonna bali Magombe muganda waffe Zebula Ssenyange wano bwayise ali Magombe betwakula nabe Kamoocha Barastone bapenjali bali Magombe abalinga abasavaivinga Mad Mist Kataina Liiso n'abalala bwe batyo so nammwe temuli banjawulo baganda bange mufunye omukisa nti mulabye example eziwera lwaki osalawo obeera enswera ensirusiru ewerekera omulambo paka Magombe aba bantu tebabaagala baganda bange baagala mmwe mukozesebwe okunyigiriza n'okulwanyisa tefe abagezaako balwanirira lwaki muteeka mu mbeera nga bwe tuba tubalwanirira tulina kukozesa mukono ogumu tulwanyise nakyemalira ogumu ate nga tulwanyisa mmwe betulwanirira ebiseera byammwe ebyomumaaso bikyali bitangavu nnyo tuze tubagamba tewali asobola bafuula basireevu tewali asobola bafuula baddu okujjako nga mumuwadde permission mmwe musobola okukyusa embeera yammwe abo abasajja baba baze bapima nammwe mubapime musobola okubagewukira ng'ekiseera kituuse musobola okwetaasa mukirabe tebalina maanyi beetaaga mmwe ne kati gw'osalewo okozesa amaanyi go ate okakkanyo asobola okuyamba bano balinga abazungu nga bazze wano mu Africa mu biseera bya slave trade abazungu si be baagobanga baddugavu banaabwe kuba omuzungu tasobola kufubutuka na muddugavu bakozesanga baddugavu banaabwe okubagoba ne babakwata kubanga gwe w'amaanyi n'osiba banno ne mubakuba embooko paka ku kidyeri bwe mumala bamalirayo nga nammwe babakokingira emmundu nammwe muli mu bizinesi nammwe mulinnye nammwe nga babatunda bwekityo bwe kigenda okubeera kubanga bwekityo bwe kibadde ebbanga lyonna tosobola kwesiga biseera bwe bya maaso gwe omuvubuka w'emyaka 18 19 20 25 ate ne weesiga omusajja ow'emyaka 84 otegeera otya